Let's talk about friends. Friends are made through interests. And the reason why you're struggling with friends is because you're not interesting. Now, you think you are. You think you're a totally unique, special person. You've been like spoon-fed this fucking, what is it? I leftist propaganda. I don't know what it would be politically or whatever, but you've been spoon-fed this idea that you're unique and you're special and you're so, you're special. We're all fantastic. No, you're not, bro. You're not that special. You consume the same media as everyone else. You're nothing. Honestly, I know that sounds horrible, but if you're struggling to make friends, it's because you're not even living an interesting life that other people want to join. This is the one channel where you're going to hear the truth. I'm not going to do a video which is going to make you feel like all welcomed and accepted and, a guide to make friends for teenagers, and the title doesn't have any caps because that's what you fucking teenagers like on YouTube videos. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for you. You're struggling to make friends only for a couple of reasons. One, your social skills are trash. Two, your life is boring. And three, you're probably kind of ugly. It's just how it is. You're probably not ugly. Like there's people who are like ugly in your school. You're probably like a 3 or a 4 out. You're probably like a 3 out of 10. And so the truth is that you don't bring anything to the table in terms of friendship apart from awkwardness. You're not going to be the one who invites them to the party, are you? Be honest. You're not the one hosting the parties. You're not the one hosting like the social get together because you don't have the confidence for that. You're a leech. And this is why you struggle to make friends, is because you are leeching value from other people. Now, everything I'm saying is harsh. And all the pussies have already clicked away because they like young people can't take any fucking criticism. If you're still watching this and you're still thinking like, yeah, this guy sounds like a little bit of a dick, but he's probably right, then you've got my respect. Because you need to think right now, I am a leech. How do I stop being a leech? How do I be the one who actually gives, not takes, gives the value to this group? I'm telling you that when you think like that, you start to become the popular person. So there's 3 things that you can do to bring more value to the table and to make more friends. And the first one, the most important, which we can say is like step 0 of making friends, is to improve your social skills. So you need to level up your social skills. And the way that you do this, you got to learn them first. You've got to read the books. There's no shortcut around it. You have to read the social skills books that I'm going to recommend in a second. Read them and go out and purposely practice what you've just learned on your friends, on your teachers, on your classmates. And the one book that I'd highly recommend that you start with is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This is like a legendary book. The amount of people that will recommend this book to you in the next few years is fucking insane. Remember what I just said, because it's going to happen, okay? In the next few years, this book is going to get recommended to you about 20 times. Now, you can read the book and you can go and buy it from Amazon. I'm not going to link it below, and just go buy it from Amazon. Or what I will do is I will link my Skillshare class of this book. So what I did was, this book has 30 principles, and I made a class, like a video lecture of all 30 principles, reading it out to you and then saying, okay, like this is how I would do it, this is what you should do, here's practical advice and everything. I'll link that below and you can watch it on Skillshare with they've got like a free trial, so you can maybe like go steal your parents' credit card. The second thing you can do to make more friends is attractiveness. And you can see here, in a weird way, you can be kind of chubby, but you just can't be skinny fat. It's like the worst body to be, like, by far. If you could be slim and lean and toned, you'd be doing well. Now, if you could be bulky, if you could like look like an athlete, you'd be doing for a fact, like the athletes in your school fucking do well in the social circle. And so that's what we want you to imitate. We want you to get into fitness. We want you to get into sports. We want you to get into the gym, into bodybuilding, into bodyweight workouts, just the push-up, pull-up, squats workouts, whatever it is. Just start training consistently every single week, like a couple times per week. And another part of attractiveness is your smell, your scent. Don't stink. Don't smell of curry, bro. My scent is like curry, and when the white guys would tell me that I'd smelt like curry, I thought they were just being racist. But like I realized now, like they actually weren't. Like I literally, like I sweat. My sweat smells like fucking fried chicken. Like my school bag especially used to smell like my home cooking. And that's normal. Your clothes are gonna smell like what your house smells like, and your house is gonna smell like what's cooking in the kitchen. And so if you're Asian, or if you're any kind of like ethnic group, but the thing is, that stuff has a way bigger stench than a lot of other like normal foods in like the Western world, which means that your clothes, even your skin and your sweat will literally smell of food that you've been eating. And I know that we can embrace our culture, and we absolutely should do. But the thing is, it's not like a pleasant smell. And so this is where 2 things you need. Deodorant. So deodorant is literally like, what you're using like when you're doing sports. Spray a decent amount of that. And then you can get into aftershaves. Now that's something that I don't personally do. I potentially like would start, because I've heard good things about investing into like aftershaves. Now you probably already have done it. This is something that your father should teach you. So if I was you, I'd literally just go straight up to him and just ask him like for advice on it. Even if in your mind you think that, he'll be a bit of a dickhead, he'll say like, why, whatever. Most fathers are pussies, but they also have this thing click inside of them which says like, oh like, yeah, this is something I should have taught my child. Come on, son, let me show you, like, in my bathroom, you've got this spray and this one and this one and this one. And you can at least try it. And if not, honestly, what I do is I just literally just go onto Amazon, search for like aftershave, after spray, and then just like choose one of them and just like hope it kind of smells nice. And finally, if you want to make a good amount of friends, there's one thing that you have to do, but you're probably not going to do because you're a bit of a pussy. You have to be the initiator. The initiator is the person who invites other people to do cool stuff. The reason why you're lonely, the reason why you feel like you don't have many friends, don't be a little bitch and just be honest. You would love it if a cool guy came up to you and invited you to do something fun. Of course you would, right? We all would. That's what you're waiting for. To make more friends, that's essentially what's in your mind. Like, your mind believes that's the way to make friends, is essentially someone coming up to you and inviting you to do something fun because you're a little bitch. Imagine if you could be that guy. There's nothing stopping you from being that guy, that cool, fun guy who's inviting people to do cool stuff where they're like, oh yeah, I'd love to. Like, thank you for inviting me. That's the power. And you might think, oh, but you know, that's what would I invite people to? There we go. That shows that you're not living like a fun life, fun, interesting life. So first, before you become the initiator, you've got to go and start doing things which are actually like fun for you and also fun for other people. And it has to be something in person. It's as simple as going for like exercise outside, going for runs consistently. The easiest way and the fastest way to make friends is literally to just join a club, join a hobby. Those type of clubs have been made to make friends at. And your experience in life is going to be so suboptimal if you are someone who just kind of like, you know, thinks about joining martial arts or scouts or cadets or any like random club like the sports team or something, and you just kind of never do it. You have such a different life when you are an active participant in one of these clubs. On top of that, if you've got the other things checked off, if you've got social skills, if you're feeling attractive, if you're not like stinky or, you know, you've got like some hideous trait about you, and you also invite people there, then you can go to these same clubs and be the one who initiates extra contact and invites them to do something outside of that club. Like, this is how you literally power level your friendships. So I want to give you some like practical advice that you can follow, because me telling you, okay, join a club, everyone else has told you to join a club and you haven't done it. What I would say is look in your school. They will have clubs that I know that you think that you can't go to them because, you know, it's been like the middle of the year, you were supposed to go at the start. You can literally just rock up to one of the training days and you literally just go up to the person, the coach who's running it, and literally just say, hi, it's my first time. I'm not really good at football, but I really, really want to practice and get good at it, and I really want it to be part of the team. They will literally just let you train with them. And of course, you'll have to go through the trials and tribulations. You'll have to like have a couple of sessions where no one really knows you. But after that, like, people begin to know you, begin to have friends with them. I can tell you from my personal experience that one thing that really helped me when I was a teenager was that I joined Army Cadets. I'll maybe have a picture of. Army Cadets is kind of like the advanced version of the Scouts. And I joined it when I was in high school. And instantly I'm around 20 people. And a bunch of those people were actually in my classes as well. I didn't even know that they go there, but I went. Ended up seeing them and we ended up speaking and we're going on trips and we're going on like 2 weeks. We're going camping and everything. That gave me a huge sense, extra friendship that was outside of school. And now the other thing that I've got is kickboxing. I go to kickboxing 3 times a week. I'm about to go 6 times a week. Just the 3 times a week sessions has made it that my social life and my sort of friendship need has been checked off, because I go for the 3 sessions and it's like I like everyone there and everyone there seems to like me, and we all have like a laugh when we go. We all train with each other, we spar with each other, we hit each other and everything. And so when I go there, it's like I've actually felt like my need for like this social life has been ticked off, so I can stay completely focused on my work. I don't have to like, you know, be friends with guys who are like drinking and taking drugs. I'm getting my social life checked off from just going to the club. It's so valuable. And I know that it sounds like basic advice that you can't take right now. I know that you sound really like happy taking, like, hearing this advice, but you're just not going to take it. It really needs the sacrifice of time and for you to experience the discomfort of going to somewhere new.